Hello everybody, my name is Sniping is Fun. I welcome you back to the Super Smash Bros. Fighter Ballot series of videos I've been doing lately. I'm on number 54 now, and I'm going to be talking about another third-party character, another classic retro third-party character in Bub and Bob, the Bubble Dragons from the game Bubble Bobble, which was back on the NES, and then the arcade, and, you know, back in the old 80s days, and platforming game that was released by Taito, and it's actually a well-loved and historical game in the arcade and back on home consoles and all. It wasn't even just on the NES; it released on other consoles too, I believe. So it has its historical standpoint with Nintendo and otherwise. And why would I think someone like this, these two dragons, these two characters, make sense for Super Smash Bros.? Why do I think they should be in? Well, first and foremost, I would say the historical standpoint for them would be kind of interesting. They do, fit historical third parties, and I do believe they're the most iconic characters from Taito, which is a third party we don't have on Smash Bros. Yet. They've been around a while. They have historical status, and they would be recognized. I'm sure a lot of people would know who they are, and people who don't would probably learn more about past retro characters. As for moveset potential, well, there's a lot you could actually do with their moveset, because basically their moveset would be original enough because it's basically going to consist of fucking bubbles! And basically, the use of those bubbles will actually be pretty unique, because I don't think we really have a character in Smash Bros. That has the use of, bubbles and makes a moveset entirely around bubbles. Maybe items do it, maybe a small final smash or a small little taunt or something does it, but we don't really have a moveset that really takes the issue of fucking bubbles! And basically, I think that would be, at least in moveset potential wise, very unique. You can actually do a lot with the bubbles that are actually in their moveset. They can capture opponents in bubbles, they can shoot bubbles, they can attack with bubbles, and you probably can do a little bit of melee attacks, because you can't probably rely entirely on bubbles, but majority of their moveset would be bubbles. And from the historical standpoint of their game, you can get a lot of moveset potential because of those fucking bubbles! And basically use that to make a very interesting moveset off an historical set of characters that really are iconic in the industry, at least, from retro game standpoints, arcade games, home consoles. And you can really use that type of character to really draw in another retro attention. Like, you brought in, Pac-Man, classic Pac-Man design, represented the classic character. Now, you can represent Taito with Bub and Bob, and you can basically have them both be alternate costumes of each other, like how Al is an alternate costume for Olimar. You can basically have a couple costumes for Bub, couple of costumes for Bob, change their names, and there you go. You're right, home. And that's basically all I could say. There's not really much to say. It's a set of classic, iconic characters that have an interesting moveset that's basically full of fucking bubbles! And basically, that, I think, would be different enough to make a moveset. So what do you guys think? Did you guys vote for Bub and Bob? Bubble Bobble Dragons? Do you think they'd make sense, or is there another retro character, Nintendo or otherwise, that you think makes more sense before you add these two? Put in the comment section what you guys think. We can discuss it there. My name is Sniping is Fun. Please subscribe if you want to, and have a lovely day. See you all later.